Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watcher of Realms video. We're back with a Furnace Lord guide. This is the second boss that's recommended by the devs to clear. Looks to be a fairly straightforward one. So first of all, he casts a spell to summon meteors, stack of Burnout and Soul Scorch. Burnout reduces damage, hero's damage dealt by 30%. And each Soul Scorch deals continuous true damage equal to 1% of the target's max HP per second. So this sounds a lot like the Dispelling side of things. And then we also have Molten Mire, Lava Boulder, Soul Scorch, and Heat Haze, which reduces attack speed instead. Then Soul Scorch does the same amount of damage. And then Furnace Lord Twin Fiend casts a spell to strengthen himself, gaining 30% physical and magic damage reduction, effect stacking up to 3 times. So my guess is that with this boss, you need both offensive and defensive dispel, which is why Lucius is part of it here. So the Somi and Midan, which are the dispellers for your side. So defensive dispel and offensive dispel. So this is a team that we'll be working with. So we're using Alloin A3 for the dispel, in case people don't have the Somi. And then we have Numera with the damage reduction, as well as just the poison trio doing a lot of damage together. And then Vaughn is the one doing the offensive dispel. So let's see if this works. Honestly, it's gonna be my first attempt at it. And yeah, we're gonna do the Memoria assist again, because we are on test server, so no one live to play with. But let's see how that all works out. Our match. They are using the same units, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's see if that all works out. And we'll just set it on auto assist. See how that functions. It looks okay. And all units are placed in the center. And yeah, pretty much can just let it auto. See, oh, a lot of meteors coming in, but we have a lot of dispels coming through too. Any debuffs on them? Nope, no debuffs. So he doesn't do his meteors that often actually. Yep. There you go. You see the debuff, but Elohim cleans it up pretty quickly. And Molten Mire, that's the one with the meteors. Get the reduction. Yeah, just waiting for it to be cleared out. Yeah, once Elohim casts the ultimate, it gets cleared out again. And you can see the damage reduction there. It was there for a second. But with 3 different units casting the offensive dispel at one go, it does go away pretty quickly. So it is a possibility that we could work with a team where, you know, just 1 or 2 guys have the offensive dispel, and then the rest of the team is actually the one doing the damage instead. Just provided you want to get to that 3 million score threshold that we were seeing earlier. And that's also the reason why I put Celine in, because she has magic vulnerability. So even though she's not doing much damage at the bottom here, she is doing a lot in terms of just the debuffs. So yeah, I think the rotation is not that bad. You are able to get your ultimates back in time. 1 minute left. Obviously damage is not the best here, because I don't think the Nightmare team is most suited here, but we'll see. We'll see at the end with the damage charts, but so far, yeah, you can see damage wise, Numera, Nestia, Vaughn do really well together. Go slightly higher than the one with Soulcadence. I think this boss is pretty straightforward. Just 1 offensive and 1 defensive dispeller, and then you're set to go. Honestly, it might be a chance where even Midan is, you know, not too bad of a unit. So yeah, you can see here, 900k done. Most of the damage coming from Numera, obviously. Celine doing decent damage here as well. So honestly, not too bad of a team. The only bad thing I'll say is that we could probably, I don't know, have coordinated the heroes that we wanted to put in together with the other teams, but once again, because it's on test server, we don't really have a choice for that. This is what we got to work with. Now, let's try an alternative here to see how it works. So yeah, instead of having, you know, just Celine in the team, maybe we put in an inspiration unit to boost the damage. So let's do Diao Chan. We just need to swap out inspiration. I don't know who I can use. Let's see what builds I have up. Where did my inspiration build go? I'm pretty sure I didn't throw it away. It's definitely not that Narisa build. It looks like it might have been disassembled, so apologies. Just let me quickly put it in together. Let's go to Riven Hall. And we'll do the Wings of Grace, attack means. I think it went on my Dolores. I was using Dolores for an Epics only guide. There you go. Now let's put these units together and then we'll see how that all works out. Unfortunately, this will be my last attempts. So we'll only be able to do one guide for the very last set of units. The very last boss, I mean. Alright, so we have them in. So let's see now with just one Dispeller, how does this all work out for us. Okay, the thing is that the boss doesn't really wait for us. Let's see. Get in, and then we'll just auto. Yeah, it's a bit hard to do it because my ping is very high on test server, so I couldn't do it as quickly as I wanted to. But let's see if this does better in terms of damage. It definitely looks like in terms of coping with the Dispels and all that, we're still doing just fine. It might be even a case where we need to squeeze in a Violeta Vein because of the magic resistance reduction. It's a pretty big deal when you combine with all these heroes. There we go. I think his Numera died. That's why we're not doing as much damage as we want to. There we go. Add in the heals to help out her Numera, his Numera. What else we can do here? Damage is actually not too different here. I am surprised. I know that for the final boss, inspiration doesn't matter. Actually, the damage did drop quite a fair bit. So maybe inspiration doesn't work, who knows? So maybe debuffs is the way to go, but based on all that, yeah, it does look like damage with Diao Chan did drop quite a fair bit. So yeah, that's the test for you to make sure that inspiration doesn't work. So just go ahead to skip that and use your debuffers instead, and make sure that whenever you're tackling these bosses, you get most of the other stuff cleared out of the way before you get to this state of things. So gear wise, it is pretty straightforward. Nastia and Hell's Lament with your Twilight, and then Vaughn and Blightcaller's Claw with the Sober Arcana, Numera and Cataclysm, Esso, and then the Shadowed Hilt, and then we had Serlin in the Sanguine Shrub as well as Sober Arcana. Now, you do need the Bond to give the vulnerability to magic damage, otherwise it will not work as well. And then we have Eloin, just a normal healing set, and then the Golden Scarab to give her Dispel uptime because that's what she's there for. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you found it helpful for the Furnace Lord Twin Fiend battle. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. Be more than happy to help you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.